Hello everyone, in previous video we have studied the interface of GIS, and today we are going to learn how to use GIS from basic. So now I'm opening ArcGIS, just clicking on that. It will take some time. Basically we are going to learn GIS from very simple point to high level, and it's very easy software. Don't be panicked that it will be harder for you. It's not connected to internet, so it will be open up. It's in initializing application. It will take some time. This is ArcGIS 10.7 I have installed on my computer. We have previously talked about how to install ArcGIS. We have discussed about the interface of GIS, what is catalog, what is Arc toolbox, how we can add data, how we can save the data, and how we can import, export, and many things we have covered so far. So today, my dear student, we are going to study in ArcGIS how to create the shapefile. It will take some time. When you will open your GIS, there will be untitled written on that file. I have many files in there, so this is opening about the opening recent files. I'm just cancelling this one so that I can open the new one. Previously I talked about how to get your editor there, and different georeferencing GIS tools there. You have just to go to customize there, and you can own your different features you want to add there. We have discussed editor, you have to own it, georeferencing, GPS, layout, main menu, network analyst, spatial analyst tool, standard, and tools. This all you have to add there. Furthermore, now we are going to study how to make a shapefile. What is shapefile? The question arises from here. Shapefile is as we have we can say this is the source where we are going to save our data. GIS saved its data in shapefile form. Shapefile basically have 6 files. Whenever you save GIS file in anywhere, it will create 6 files of that one. But if you just simply save from here, it will create only 1 file of GIS. So today I am going to teach you how we can first make shapefile. So as I have already told you that this one is Arc catalog, so you have just to click on this Arc catalog. You can see the Arc catalog there. You can just simply you can see the folder connections. I have made my connection to different disk, F disk, C disk. So you will first click on that connect to folder, because in GIS you have to connect the disk you want to save your data in it. So I am just going to click that connect to folder. Now I am going to go PC. I am connecting my F disk, because mainly I save my data in F disk. So I am just going to OK. I already have connected my this disk, so I have this F there. I will just open it. You can see there are multiple folders there. So in order to create a new folder, I will just press right click there. I will go to new, and you can see the shapefile written there. He's asking me to you want to create a new shapefile. I will just click on that one. You can see this new bar will open up. This is showing that this is the name, this is the type. Now we will discuss how many types of shapefile can be. That can be of many. That can be of 5. Basically the point, polyline, polygon, multipoint, and multipatch. These are the 5 types. So first I am going to make the point shapefile. So this is the point shapefile. Now you all know that there is coordinate system. I will also show you the lecture about coordinate system. Let me brief something about this. Every point, everything that on earth have a coordinate system. For example, I am sitting here and making a video, so this place where I am sitting have a coordinate system, a certain latitude and longitude. So this the point where I am going to mark it have some latitude and longitude. If you don't mark coordinate system, it will be unknown, and this will be you can say the disappear point. So you will just go to edit, and then you can see there will be 2 options, geographic and projected. You will go to geographic. Now I'm geographic. I will go to world. Then just sliding there, you can see that the World Geodetic System, this WGS stands for World Geodetic System 1984. So I will just press OK there. So you can see in the coordinate system, in the description of that one, there is geographic coordinate system name as GCS WGS 1984. You can say the accurate one, a coordinate system. Now you will just press. We forget that one when we haven't given any name to that file. So we will give a name. So I haven't created a folder there. If I will not create a folder, it will just save there one, and you will not be able to find again. So I'm just creating a folder. You can see that on the top, this is folder. So I will create one, and I will create this. This is lecture on GIS. Lecture spelling. Lecture number 1 GIS. Okay. So this is lecture number 1 GIS. I will just select that folder. You can see that I will just create new, and this is shapefile. I will go there. Similarly, I will follow Word and WGS 1984. So now I will give a name to that file. What shapefile name should be? So I'm going to name it as you can say that I'm going to mark landmarks. Remember, you will not have to put a space on these name. If you put a space, want to put a space, then just use that one, that tool to separate these two. So okay, now you will press OK, and this is table of content. Many times when I teach my student this, the problem occurs, they don't have table of content there. So how you can just take that table of content? As you can see there, there's a table of content there just at the left side of our catalog. Just click on that table of content, and you can see that this is landmark there. So now I want to mark points there. I don't have picture there. I can also insert some picture there so that you can see that one. So I will just take a picture for you. So I'm just putting my picture. I'm going somewhere so that I can take a picture from. So currently I think I don't have I have a shapefile, so okay, leave that one. So I'm just going to mark this point there. So how will I mark points there? So first I will just going to start editing. You have to start editing, then you can proceed further. So I'm going to press start editing. Then the next very important thing that my students usually face, that they don't have something that they can click on that one and put a point there. As you can see that there's nothing. So you have to go to create feature in editor tool. This is the right side at the end of create feature. If you still not appearing, you just click on there, and create feature will be there. So just click on that create feature, and you can see that just by clicking on that one, I can mark different point. So suppose I am going to mark multiple points. I am marking different points. So this is there are many points I have marked there. So now I want to consider this is a select feature. I will just mark there and select there. So unselect all. Then I can select all these by doing this, but I don't want to select them. Now I want to change the icon, or you can say there's a symbol of these landmarks. So I will just go to that table of content and click, double click left click, and you can see there are multiple options there. I will just click on that one, and if I want to change the color, so there are multiple colors are available there. So I will just consider the red one, and then I will press OK. So you can see the multiple dots are there. Now the size increase. If you want to increase the size, there's an option there. I want to increase up to 25. So you can see the size increases of them. So this is how you can mark different landmarks there. You can select by using this. This is the point landmark, point shapefile. And now if you want to see the shapefile in the current location, you can just go to that particular folder you have created. I have created lecture 1 GIS, so you can see the files there. Many files are there. So this is basically 6 files of GIS shapefile, and now I have 6 one. So now I'm going to create a new shapefile of you can say a line. So how will I create? Same procedure you have to follow. You have already connected the folder. Just click on the catalog and you can see the folder which you have connected. So I wanted to again save in that lecture 1.js. So I will just go to that new. After going to new, I will go to shapefile again. Now I will select the feature type. But there are multiple feature type available there. So I will click on polyline so that I want to draw roads there. So you can see that there's an unknown coordinate system there. So I will just go to edit. And edit, you can see I will just again follow the same procedure. Go to Word and WGS 1984. Now after setting the coordinate system, you can see that the WGS 1984 coordinate system I have set it. Now I will set the name of that one. For example, I want to show the roads there. So this is how I mentioned the roads there. Now I will click on OK. So you can see that this is road there, and you can again change the size of it. Many times my student asked me that I wanted to represent secondary road, tertiary road, highway. How can I represent it differently? So I asked them just to create a shapefile of roads and just click on that highway. You can see the size of that one. I want to change the color because I have already pointed the red color 2 points, different landmarks. So I am just going to color it dark blue. So you can see now how will I draw that line. If you click on that one, it will not draw the line. So you have to go to the create feature tools. Just click on that create feature tool. It's not appearing. That's an issue, because you have created the feature after start editing. You have to save edits, you have to stop editing that one, you have to again start editing, so that these both can be included. Again you will make a shapefile. There will be no such new shapefile in that create feature. However, if you stop editing and then start again, it will appear. So I am just going to mark roads. Now I am going to mark roads. So you can see that roads are going somewhere between them. This is how roads are going. So this is how. So if you want to stop it, double click at the right one and press escape or Control Z. Okay, so this is how you can stop that one. Again you can click on them, you can just cross them, double clicking at the end, again just going there and double click at the end. So this is how we have drawn the highway or roads there. Now we are going to draw the secondary road, mean the smaller in width with that one. So just again follow that procedure. Go to lecture 1.js, create a new shapefile, and you can just again click on the polylines, name as secondary road. So now we don't put a space between them, just write secondary and then road, and then go to edit, set the coordinate of it, WGS 1984. So just press OK there. You have already made that shapefile. So you can see that again in table of content it is showing, but in you can say that create feature it's not showing. So how you can see that file? So you have to again save edit, stop editing, and then again start editing. So this is secondary road, you can see that one. So secondary road, you can see that you can change the width of that one. So I'm just going to do it 2, and after taking the width as 2, I will just mark this one. So just clicking in create feature secondary roads. Now I will just mark these roads are crossing from each other. So now I can say that this is the secondary road, this is the this is primary, or you can say the highway one, and the landmark. Now I can also draw the tertiary road, same by creating the new shapefile there. After creating a new shapefile, just I will create a new shapefile and just I will decrease the width of that one. I can show you that one. It will not take too much time. Let's see. I will just go to new, just going to shapefile. I am going to polyline. Then I am going to just convert into on the name of just tertiary. Now then go to editing. Now you have to go to geographic coordinate, then word, and in WGS 1984. So you just press the OK, and now just clicking on the OK, you can see that the shapefile is there, but it will not be in the create feature because you have to again start editing. So just save the editing and just again start writing. You can see the tertiary there. You can change the width of that one. Now I want just going to mark it 1.5. This is the tertiary road, are basically the roads which are crossing from the houses, you can say, the on the front of houses. So this is the tertiary roads there, on tertiary roads there. So I am just marking that one. So this is the tertiary roads there. So in this way you can mark the different roads there. These are secondary, tertiary, and then the primary one. So basically I have marked. So today we have learned so far that how we can create a shapefile, how we can draw primary road, how we can draw secondary, tertiary road. In the next video we are going to learn how to make a polygon, and further how to digitize them. Stay tuned, just subscribe my channel for the further videos. I hope that you enjoy my video. If you have any suggestion for me, you just comment on that one, and at the end you will see the quiz. You have to attend that quiz so that I can evaluate you how much you have learned so far. You will get your result soon, and thank you so much again for watching. If you still not have subscribed, please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for your support.